Welcome back to episode 8 of No Euro Podcast. You are doing what, guys? Doing what every day? Here's a quick fire question. What is the German word for number 8?
What's the German word for number 8?
Yes.
What is this? You just into a quiz again?
Just what are you
Oh, we're
German,
going right. All right.
Eins.
Eins.
I think so.
Eins.
No, Eins is one, isn't it?
I don't know, I've never done German.
How do you ask a question you don't know the fucking answer?
I know. You should have
bad
learned
start,
it.
bad start. But before we get into the chat, what isn't bad is we're once again being sponsored by
Ladbrokes! Well, they're the best. They are the best in the business.
It's the boot. Remember, you can still play their 1-2 free game ahead of the quarterfinals. You can win £50 in cash if you predict 3 correct scores from selected games in the Euros. Slaney, it was 0-3 for you in the last round.
I'm not having this because I'm right. So that one there, like Germany 2-1, it was 2-0, but Denmark scored a goal which should have been given. Did you see that one?
We're going to come to that. I don't think it should be given.
Do you know?
Nah.
Right.
I know.
So you got it wrong.
Yeah.
2-0 England
I
and
was right
3-0
there.
Spain.
But
Close with Spain.
3 goals in it. 4-1, 3-0. So really, the way this Slaney, it was 0 out of 3. It's not really that. I was still right to an extent, but I was right in all 3.
Do you think you'll be able to get 3 right in the next
100%.
quarterfinals?
100%. I'll get people money.
Do you need to predict the score?
Yes.
More than correct score, aye, correct.
That's how it works for Ladbrokes, Dan. That's
That's hard. Oh, no, not really.
Darren deal.
What's my name?
Big Darren.
I've been away for a fucking month. You forgot me.
Link to download in the description box below. Have fun and always remember, please gamble
Responsibly.
Good, lads.
Always.
How about boys? You good?
Very good, that. Well,
Great have they two in it. Great have they
Two legends,
aye.
good weekend.
I can't believe I missed him in Germany. I was looking for him down in Frankfurt Square. Somebody told me he was there, but obviously he wasn't.
I might have been.
You've smoked fags in his room.
Aye, just going
Did you have
about
a good time,
smoking,
mate?
smoking everything, by the way, setting fire to things and that. Go to set
Arsonist.
fire,
Maybe
set fire to
arsonist.
Big Kev, wasn't I, at one point? But he
I
wasn't
thought it
having me.
could have went into something a bit serious for you used to go to a stage where it's a bit frosty.
It
but
was,
I mean,
it
his
was,
side-
didn't it? Let's
his
not play
side-
it down.
He wasn't having a cuddle in the morning.
No.
'Cause I looked at him and usually been earlier, usually been going at it 100 mile an hour. I just felt I wanted to give him a wee cuddle every morning, play a bit of music, dance in front of him, and wasn't having it.
What about you and Willow?
Yeah,
You sharing a room,
bollocks
weren't
out, mate. It's no good look.
you? Did you go on with Willow all right?
We had our lovers tiff.
I heard that actually. Was that real? Was it proper?
Oh,
I
Was
heard
it
well.
skinny jeans? Was that what was annoying you?
Was.
Only guy in Germany wearing skinny jeans, Mark Wilson, man.
I know.
Sicko.
Did you have him doing everything for you?
He would make my coffee and that. He was good
So he
early
should.
on. I was like, I'm married. By the way, I done him a cracker, didn't I? We got to the stage, know how you're opening that case, you know what like is, and then you forget what's fucking dirty, what's not dirty. So I just, what good night you've had.
How do you know that? How do you know that? Do you just go out and just smell everything? You have a good
You
sniff?
can
That's a good sniff.
It's like throwing it to the wall. If it sticks, you're not wearing it the next day. But I decided we'd gone by that time and we couldn't find a laundry, but we'd still hundreds of gear. So I went away down to Primark, right, and I thought, right, fuck this, I'm not opening that case again. So I bought T-shirts.
I thought you'd be Under Armour.
But
You're not.
Under Armour in Germany.
But that's
The skinny jeans.
you're 9 days into Germany, you're not giving a shit what you're wearing there, you know.
correct.
Stolen Primark in Germany. Did H&M or Primark?
What an effort it was.
You
Straight
thief,
out.
man.
No, I never. I went back and paid
Oh,
it.
did you?
That day that Kev went and bought a hat for you.
Never was watching him, peeking on him.
I need to be honest with you, lads. This doesn't work, does it? Sort of his transport.
But he was having it. He had a break.
I had a
didn't
break.
he?
And he's like, sometimes I feel like chopping my head off.
Did he?
You had to go buy a hat.
I loved the day you came and we done the live show together.
By the way,
That was brilliant.
That was
wasn't it?
brilliant.
The live show, you were brilliant in that, weren't you?
no. The quote of the false.
What you said about my missus, that went down a street, man.
Oh, by the way, see, I'm more than a bit.
No, I don't
You know what,
know.
mate? I couldn't believe you had her fucking shorts on that day.
How's your big long black ones,
By the
wasn't
way, the quote of the century. I don't know if you've heard it, right? We're up stage, obviously. Wee Billy Gilmore's "Oh Man, Come On." We had a few shandies, right? By the way, if his boss had emptied her in the aeroplane, wee Billy would have jumped out. He's the nearest thing I've ever seen to Billy Gilmore.
You thought, did you know
I thought
you
so I'm apologising, saying, Mr. Adams, didn't recognise you and all that. And all the boys are behind me. God, fucking can't believe you. And he's got Gilmore on his back. Anyway, I hope Big Kev's not watching this, right? I
He's on
don't.
holiday, so it's fine.
I don't think you've picked it up. So you know what, like, as a place is erupting. I think you're talking about something. Then you throw it onto Big Kev, and Big Kev's on the mic and he's talking away and all that. And me Gilmore's dad turns around and went like to me. Where the fuck did he ever get a Scotland cap? Wait,
There's a bit of needle there. Kev slaughtered Gilmore before it, didn't he?
Aye,
Right.
I nearly dropped off my seat.
There was something going on with you too, because I think
Aye.
Kev said something, didn't he, about his missus or something like that, and it was a joke, but then I think it fed on.
But he
so-
just smiled, do you know what I mean? It was just one.
Have you used a record? He was up at your house for a bar.
Ah, by the way, that was sensational.
Talk us through the full day, right?
I get a call. I forgot that it was coming at one point, and then I get told get into the train station.
Maybe about the guy
Yeah.
chased me
Did you
like
get a chance at Lark
I've
Hall?
never
Guys
saw
chasing
somebody
me.
coming off a train. You crawled that, weren't you? You were like,
Mate, I've walked off the train, but I
you're looking about everywhere. I could see him. I was standing up, and you were, what were you like?
Oh no, I was obviously
Camouflage
aye.
and everything.
How
and then-
come? Was there somebody gay about on the train?
No,
Just
so
a bit
I've got off the
worried, but-
train and I've seen him up the top of the hill, and then there's a guy running towards me, shouting Slaney, and I'm like, oh no, he's got to do me in here. But he just wanted a picture with us too, didn't he?
Lot of loving. He was a singer. He was out singing that afternoon.
curlies, wasn't it?
Spotted you.
Aye.
Couldn't believe it, and he just wanted a picture.
And then in the house was brilliant.
The
Dinner, what was the dinner? Beauty. It was a pasta, and it was but the one that we had meatballs in it as well. I've left a couple of meatballs. Lucy's went like to Carol, he hates your meatballs.
Oh, that's the worst.
And no matter what you say after that,
She's going to hate
yeah, you
them.
think you don't like them. Oh, but
Why did you make that?
No, I didn't. Okay, hit them all. It was just a couple
You
of left.
watched the game, mates, but then you were down the back throwing
In
a
the
few
darts,
darts.
and then we
weren't
went
you?
back up, watched the
There was actually there was a moment that my good friend was there.
Funny.
Bill McMurdo.
Oh, was you?
Oh, was
Aye,
there, aye.
agent. Aye.
Wow.
So by the way,
Agent Bill.
see the two of them together. Does.
Probably my agent.
How's Paul doing? I've never.
The Bill's doing brilliant, and Bill's coming up in nearly 80, but it was kind of quite surreal, you know, seeing the two of them sitting together and him like kind of.
Someday.
Good story.
Sign you up, mate, sign you up.
Big question. Did they shite in your chest?
No.
Oh, by
Oh,
the
you want
way,
a
The house, so I never done a
See,
shite.
it came,
No.
mate.
I was choking for one, I know, but I held it in to the train home.
wait, have you been doing
Done it in
your
the garden while he's playing darts.
He's been doing his homework. What did you bring that candle? He brought it. My missus loves candles. And this candle he brought, it was must have been a good one because she was raving about it.
Aye,
Then he
beautiful.
brought how many Terry's oranges?
6 of them.
6 of them. Right? What else did he bring? He came with two big
Years.
massive back hundreds of stuff. You don't see me come to the house. Come with not. You just come in.
I bet you should
Get a wee-
always.
He does that even when he comes out, goes into the news agent and buys the
Remember
biggest
the-
load of
the-
shit ever,
the-
like
you know, like
flumps or
this was-
something. He brings a fucking bag of flumps up to the house of her.
Remember the one we met Higgins, and I bought Monster and all that.
You brought his missus a
flowers.
flowers in it. You brought him a 24
John.
pack of Monster ones.
We
He was on a diet. Wee John sitting looking at the Monster ones like that, desperate to eat them.
I remember you enjoying the flowers and going to get out your missus. But you've never met her. What are you getting her them for?
See, sitting watching the game.
Well brought up.
You kept going. They got to score.
I
was so
nervous.
there was one
you
point-
You get a wee bit annoyed, didn't you? At one
Aye,
point,
it was
you're
one
like,
point
enough of that.
because I knew they were going to score because you kept saying it. It was England game. They're going to score, and I didn't want to watch it till at that point because I'm thinking, oh, they're just going to get beat. Be quite happy, and then they fucking did score, didn't they? And then
95.
you jinxed that.
Carol, I didn't realise the best woman in the world, but I didn't realise how funny she was.
Oh, she loves her
He
story.
says that.
doesn't
They're
she?
laughing, but you
Amazing.
laugh in bed every night, didn't you?
Aye, we have a good laugh. Aye.
That's when they laugh at each other in bed at night.
Did you just laugh?
He pulls his trousers and she starts laughing.
Aye. But what she like, she loves her story.
Oh,
She
brilliant.
stands there. She just.
They give you a hard time, mate, didn't they?
What?
They give you a hard
I
time.
love that.
Aye, brilliant.
Innit? They just slaughter me, but
Wee
that's
cat as well. Wee cat didn't take to me at all.
Cats, oh fuck
got
cat,
a
mate.
cat, mate?
Oh,
No, but the cat was a cracking cat. It doesn't bite or anything, but it just didn't. It was sniffing about me a wee bit.
Wee Lake, he wouldn't. My granddaughter. I mean, she's beautiful. I love her, but of course.
No, but that's the worst.
Was he awkward though?
Aye, he was the having her.
No, but
He wasn't having a what age is it?
She's what 19 months, and she's wanting him. She's wanting to cuddle him, and he get freaked
Oh, to be
out
fair,
on
mate, I wouldn't know
And
whether
he
to cuddle her or not either. That'd be weird.
just,
Everybody, the Carol.
at least acknowledge her.
No, but then. No,
You know what I mean? At least know that.
I did that when I walked in.
When you make eye
Are you getting
contact.
on all right? But it was the one when
High five.
she was going round everybody in the room. And I could see her and I was like, oh fuck, I'm next. She's coming up to me next. And Carol was like, what's he Paul there? I'm like, oh for fuck's
I
sake.
know.
Aye, but nah, I'm going to come back up. I need to make amends for that in the cat.
You're more than welcome, mate. The boys love you.
Beautiful place,
Mrs.
you know.
loves you.
Is it? It's a old
Such a-
miner's cottage.
Aye,
There you go.
brilliant. Because see, for the outside, at least.
What's your address again, just for a view?
You're right in Larko.
The what?
You're right in Larko.
Aye.
Ross and Darnley
It's a great wee
boys.
main
Ah, the
street.
best.
So it is.
Well,
Great,
you
and
mean-
it's like, aye.
Were you shouting a wee bit just because of the Rangers thing you had?
No, it's just in.
Well, the boys were raising me.
Larko.
So I forgot. Oh, they come in.
I put them in traffic.
They drove him home.
Mate, I put them in an hour's traffic.
Did you?
Couldn't believe it. Jump out since we got in the
They
traffic.
come home
they were
about
stuck
1:30 in the morning.
there. Aye, they had to get up at 6:30.
Mate, she's in bus lanes and all sorts, mate. He's a prick. He knows what he's
Then you
doing.
get a fine on it.
I've had fucking 3 fines, but
Were the bus lanes?
where do I go down the street here? Bus lane, fucking 3 points and fucking £100 fine.
Need a shit. I need a right.
Right, boys, on the subject, you're watching the England game. He's got the fear that they're going to win it. Daz, you got the same fear?
They've got the easiest part of the draw, innit?
I can't believe it.
Switzerland,
yeah,
good, isn't they?
They're very
And
good.
what are they, a minute away if you're getting out, 90 seconds away if you're
90
getting out?
seconds.
What about Bellingham, though?
What a goal.
Do you know the best thing when after he scored, he went like that? Who else? Do you see that?
Aye.
What a prick.
No, I love it.
But
I love
You
it.
like a bit of arrogance?
Love it, mate.
Aye, so do I. Like
as
a
long
wee
as you
bit of
can back
arrogance.
it up.
Ah, he
Of
does,
course,
doesn't
and
he?
he does back up. Aye.
But
But
the-
he's not been great, but what a goal does, wasn't
Who
it?
else? So thank you all the rest of the players. Do you know what I mean?
Who else? None of you.
Okay, none of you.
None of you are going to fucking do it.
fucking
You do it.
20-year-old.
20-year-old. I
Oh.
could think they could do it.
Aye. Aye, but everything's gone for the minute.
Yeah.
They're not playing well, they're getting slaughtered, and then you think they're out. Everybody thought they were out.
They played for 20 minutes, didn't they? And they won the game.
that-
Well, to get themselves, you could see they started to sit back, but you just kept saying it. It was just, they're going to score.
There's not an outstanding team in that competition.
Spain outstanding, mate.
Aye.
Come on, Daz.
Spain's been
I think Germany will beat Spain.
This standard for me is miles away from the top club teams in the world now.
Aye.
Would you agree or disagree with that?
100%. But then I think you look at the managers though, side. You look at Portugal, you've got Martinez, who's back for me average.
Sings the national
Southgate,
anthem
that's got to
superbly
stop.
well, didn't he?
Southgate. See if you
I'm
took
shit
Mark,
scared of Ronaldo.
he's terrified.
Aye,
of him.
Terrified of Ronaldo.
Terrified of him.
But people are saying drop Ronaldo, right?
We're going to come to that. We're going to come to
Right,
that.
okay. But
Well, I'll be one to
I,
have a go with you if you're ready to stick up for Ronaldo, because I ain't going to be sticking up for him.
Right, we'll leave
Right.
that for it. So just
back
stick on the point with England.
Right.
I
Let's stick to England.
Right.
I think they've got, for me, if I was England, I'd probably change my formation.
To what?
I'd go a 3 at the back. I would go Walker. I'd put Walker in there.
Right,
First
centre
set
back.
half.
Who'd you play as your left wing back? Shawvy's back fit.
That's a big
Play a
gap.
winger, couldn't you? Could be
Aye,
potentially play a winger.
you could play a
Gordon,
bit
maybe?
wide.
Or Saka.
Saka, aye.
He's not really pulled up cheese either, is
No.
he?
Nah, there's a number of them I've not played at all.
I don't think any of them are really taking Rice and all these boys.
So it goes back to the Scotland argument. And do you blame the players for that or the manager?
Manager.
The manager's
And the
pretty
style's-
negative, isn't he?
style's- he looks
What
like
is England's style?
Couldn't tell you.
I know, that's a good question.
Kane,
What is their style?
Kane goes anywhere he wants. Kane just goes anywhere he wants in the pitch, and it's not as if he's
As-
saying that you see somebody then.
What do you
Get
think,
into
being
the
a
space.
centre forward? What do you think about Kane?
Coming, I would always had it in my mind. Oh, listen, I'm not a Harry Kane, right? But I always had it in my mind as a goal scorer that the further I went away from the goals, the harder it was for me to score goals.
Especially when he's not quick.
I was one of these selfish pricks. I just wanted to score. I couldn't care if I never touched the ball until I scored the
I like
goal
that though,
and
mate.
then take the glory, right? But as I got later on in my career and a wee bit more responsibility, then you had to do different bits of it. But I would never try and take myself
Aye.
away there. That's midfield players, number 10s,
There you
number
go, bang
8s,
on.
wingers and all that. I always tried to play within
Sticks.
the width of the box. Right, and try and keep myself up as much as I could for anything.
And that's what you want as a midfielder.
Because
You
I
don't
wasn't
want him dropping in there.
see Harry Kane. I wasn't the greatest. Could drop off him. I didn't go and beat players. Right, I was just a guy that made good runs in the box and I could finish. I was no a guy that could drop into that number 10 and
Link
pull out passes. And I was shite. I wasn't that good. I was
No, you
lucky that I put myself in good positions and I could finish.
So that's why you asked that, you're a centre forward, a guy who's played that position, because he does man nothing.
But so on the
And I
flip
don't-
argument of that,
I don't think he's been good enough either.
how come he does it for Bayern Munich and still scores 44 goals?
Because Bayern Munich, they've got a
'Cause
lot
they'll
of possession on
dominate
about
most of
the
the
box,
games,
there's
yeah.
wee give and goes, and he's like a 1 and 2 touch finish. But the way England play, they've not got that pressure.
And
They've
they've
not
got
got
pace
that
for
possession
wingers
of the
either,
ball around about the box. And he just, he makes it worse for me with dropping in and all that. That's
Did you see the
it.
heat map in the last game? Him and Bellingham pretty much played in the exact same position the full game.
See,
Their
that's it.
average positions.
But his argument is he pops up and scores a winner.
Aye. But
That's why it's hard to drop him, innit?
Who Kane?
You can't
You ain't
drop him.
dropping Harry
No, you
Kane.
can't drop
Nobody in
him.
the world's
can't.
dropping
I would-
Harry
You
Kane.
can't.
Have you seen the things about Gareth Southgate about how scared he is? I fucking love it so much. I wrote some of the best ones down. Wears goggles in the shower. Takes paracetamol where his head isn't sore. Doesn't wear an England trackie because he's scared of the 3 lions on the badge.
Brilliant.
What's this one again? Bowls with the bumpers on. He checks the lifeguard's first aid before he goes in the pool. Sits on the toilet to fart. Doesn't like the balls being pumped up too hard in training. Incredible, isn't it?
Oh, but
Is he the only person that can stop him from winning this then?
Who?
Southgate.
The manager.
Uh-huh.
I think he is. I think he's holding them back.
So do I.
I think if they had another manager in there, they would be much. Their playing would be much better.
But you can go back to the times when they had the best midfield fucking going about, Lampard,
Aye.
Gerrard,
Again, I think
Scholes,
managers wise was poor.
everything. You can go back to that, managers, and
But the managers ruined that team, doesn't it?
Sven Gordon, 4-4-2.
I'd
Let's
love
go
to
left
see.
wing.
I'd love to see behind the scenes his team talk, because to me it just doesn't inspire you.
No.
You know, and but I know he's doing an interview and it'll be different. But I'd love to know what he's like in the dressing room, addressing the players before the game, half time.
You can imagine him standing in the toilet and just shouting through the toilet, doesn't he? So he doesn't look at
Get somebody else to do it.
When you do
else to do it.
That's his sister, you ought to do it.
What do you think Switzerland have, by the way, I was so
Good
impressed. You said it, I'm so impressed with them. All on the pitch.
Does that make Scotland's performance no as bad, the fact that they went and battered Italy 2-0? And it was a doing by a bigger doing than
their
the
style
game
was
Scotland.
brilliant. Their style was outstanding.
Good team. That's
Aren't
what
they?
it is.
is that what we were grasping at?
Aye,
Yes,
we were.
some of them, didn't
Aye. But
Germany was good, but apart from football. The ball round it, didn't it, for us?
we? The ball round it.
The ball round it.
Should have left the ball in the
Should have
plane.
just fucking left that ball
good
in
to see the Bologna boys doing so well as well on that side. So that's giving me. That's gave me a
Who's
wee
doing well
list
for
of
them,
that.
Derek? Sorry, what's the names?
Forella, who scored the goal the other night, and Doy, I love Doy. Winger just gets at people, and then Abishire maybe never had his best game, but what he does, he's a grafter as well, great attitude and all that. And that's what that team's like. So they're a real team. That's know each other inside out. They've got a way of playing, a style, and I'm
What a player Shaka is now, eh?
Wow.
He's second in the passing.
Incredible.
Mate, he could be the best midfielder in the world just now.
I know.
Is that a mad thing to say?
No, he's been
He
outstanding.
absolutely
Last season,
dominates
he was
games of football,
amazing.
didn't he?
Aye.
Everything goes through him.
He's second in the passing in the
Is he?
tournament.
Who's first?
Is he?
Cruz.
Oh,
Typical.
he got that v Scotland, but didn't he? 100% pass. He says he had v Scotland.
Yeah.
Didn't go near him, but England will need to raise their game against Switzerland. They have got better players, but the way Switzerland play, even the way they pressed Italy, they swarmed Italy's.
Italy were a disgrace, weren't they?
Oh, that you could get 11 drunk guys at the pub today, but
Oh
wait, what
my
was that?
God!
there's
I don't
another one
know.
to write. Why do teams play? Why are they sitting off Switzerland?
I don't
Who's
know.
been successful playing like that these managers are copying? It's Denmark Titson.
Aye, mate.
Italy, mate, sitting off Switzerland in their own half of the pitch. Why?
I know.
Italy's
What
always
would be your
kind of-
reason for it?
I tell you, they were out of the ship, weren't they? They're even couldn't pass A to B, weren't they? They just struggled in every department. Even like you think, oh, they'll be hard to beat. They look easy to play against,
That was
didn't
the
they?
manager. Was that not the manager
But
when he was
Napoli,
with Napoli?
with
had them
Napoli, and
popular.
absolutely cruised it. But then it comes down to players,
The
doesn't it?
big boy up front, Skamaka, man, what is he?
So see, in the England situation, we're saying it's the manager. In the Italy situation, we're just saying the players aren't good enough.
You got to do a wee bit.
He made a
of
lot of
both.
changes, but in that game,
You got to get the right.
Great question.
he made 4 changes and he had 2 suspended. Calafiore wasn't he playing? Yeah, I love him.
You've seen
I think he's a top player, by the way. He'll no stay at Bologna. They'll sell him.
Tough season for Bologna next year, mate. No Fergie, no
I read
What a
something.
changes, yeah.
I
Fiore.
read something unreal the other day. It was for an Italian, maybe an Italian journalist, saying if Lewis Ferguson was Italian, he'd play for Italy every game.
I would go with that. I think the midfield's so poor, mate. I like the wee guy
But
from
do you know he's in for Scotland though? He doesn't start. Mad, innit? I think. Journalist, don't know his name.
How good are Switzerland as a team? Could they beat England?
They could beat England, but I don't think they will.
Yeah, they are.
I've got a sneaky this England's got to go all the way.
What will you do in the final if they're winning? Would you hide?
What?
I'd wear.
And the
Aye.
The Ladbrokes have still got them as favourites.
I know, of course, their side. But then,
Have they?
I think Holland are alright.
So, they
You're
played
still
well
on their
last night.
side.
Aye.
So that's a wee bit.
So will they play Holland next?
If Holland win and England win,
If
aye.
Holland win and
Aye, they
England
could
win,
end up. But they're no great. I know they played well last night and won, but they're no great shakes. Are they?
Koeman, Holland's
So a big,
They're all, by the way, all the managers are getting dogs abuse.
aye. But there was a big improvement.
Spain.
Would you
Holland
go
last-
along with this thing though, that the managers in at the level of the elite managers at club level?
Well, you take them out.
be,
So you
aye.
look Martinez, Southgate. If you take them out of there, what club would they go into? Do you know what I mean? Look at Martinez.
Well, to Everton,
point.
didn't he?
Good.
Everton, Southgate was being Middlesbrough. If they came out of there, what job are they getting? They're average managers, they guys. But then,
Do you think guys like Southgate have gave like England players set instructions that this is what I want you to do on the pitch, or do you think he is just letting them do what they like?
nah,
No, I
think
think-
instruction.
Plenty of instructions.
Thanks.
There's no freedom about their play. And I know it's if it's that they feel to me just they look restricted, they look as if they're playing that position, they're told. I think the talent you've got to just let them go and express themselves.
I think that's the problem nowadays. I think there's too many. You don't get the freedom to go and play.
Trust your players.
Exactly. You're good enough to play with Real Madrids and Bayern Munichs and all that. Go and just play. You look at Scotland, for instance, right? What done my head was every time we got a free kick, we looked at Austin McPhee. After
What we doing here?
What the
Brutal, isn't it?
I can't grasp that for a life of me, man. Right? You played with Liverpool, won the Champions League, and you're looking there at a guy that his arse fell out his pants at fucking the Hearts. Right? Right.
I agree with you.
And by the way, he might be brilliant at what he does at Villa, because there's an argument to what.
So-
but,
He's brilliant when he does it Villa because the manager's brilliant.
right, but
That-
sometimes, okay, you've gave me a couple of wee options.
Aye,
But I need to now take a responsibility.
Hang on.
What I'm going to
Hang
do.
on.
So again, like, I get a wee bit, he's saying a wee bit. On the flip side of that, the best team in the world are a team that are so structured it's unbelievable. And Pep.
Aye. But I agree with
And I seen Wayne Rooney saying Pep's ruined fit. How can you say Pep? They score more goals than anybody every year.
I know,
How can
but
you say that he's ruined football?
But they make decisions on the park.
But he puts them in positions and then they make the decision once they're in that position.
Yeah, but he'll put
And that's
them
what
into
Dad's trying to
structure
say.
to go and play.
Aye.
You know what I mean?
You've
the
got
boy that doesn't look out of the bench when
Aye.
he's hitting a free kick.
No, I get that 100%.
You know what I mean?
And what's McTominay taking? Corner
Corners
kicks
for that,
and all
isn't it?
that. He's the best header of the ball, probably.
I'm not putting the blame at
But-
Austin, but I like to players to look, be structured, of course.
Aye, and within reason.
But
then
you're on the part, we've all played,
That's-
you're on the part, you might feel something different.
Aye.
Where does this ball have to go? I've tried that twice, it's not working, I'll try and play a wee short one. Just put it up a wee bit, mix it up a wee bit.
But I'm always of the belief you want to put them in positions where they can get the ball. Once they get the ball, you give them options, then it's up to them to
But
go make
things
a
happen, I
decision
think
on the
that's
ball.
what's saying,
But you do
things-
need to put them in positions where they
things
can get
happen
the
in
ball.
the game, and you've got to take it, just what you're saying, that responsibility. You sense something as well at times on the park. You know, even as a midfielder, go, see if I switch up as quick as, I don't even take a touch. We're in there that way. So you're looking, you're thinking all the time. I don't think they think enough for themselves. I think that's what comes from the man and the fucking robots.
Maybe some of the things you're talking about, if you're taking a free kick, sometimes you'd look and go, I'm supposed to be hitting that
there.
area, but that centre half's dominating, right?
So
that defender's been
You see
brilliant
someone else
today.
you go and play that.
They swung
Yeah.
different.
No,
Well,
definitely.
common
That's,
sense,
that's what I think.
Aye.
But see, my favourite time in my football career was with a manager who every time I got the ball, I knew I had three options and what they were because we'd worked on it in training. And it was then up to me to pick the right option out of the three.
Aye.
He wouldn't pick that option for me. But when I got the ball, there was movements in place that I knew
But if you
what
see
my
a
options were.
fifth and a sixth option,
Then it was up to you to go
play
and
with
play,
freedom,
but
aye.
just the fact that you
I
knew
get
you had
that,
the three
aye.
options. A fourth and a fifth could arise based on what the opposition
Easy,
were doing.
aye.
But you knew when you had the ball, it made football so
Aye.
much easier for you, know. And then when I popped the ball to him, it was up to him to go and do what he wanted in the final third of the
So
pitch.
that's what we're looking at Southgate. We're looking at the already talented players that we're going. Why are they not playing so well? Why do they look quite restricted? And it looks like the instructions that are come for the manager, they're playing to that. Let yourselves off the leash a wee bit more. Just go and play. Just
the boy
play
Palmer does it when he comes on, doesn't he? He kind of goes and does his
It's
thing.
if it comes across as if he doesn't give a shit. Of course he does, but it's just he's got a belief, he's got a confidence in him. He's gallus, isn't he? And he can play, and he believes in himself.
Manu as well. Manu's brilliant.
Aye.
Aye, he's different
Isn't he?
class. He's
What a
different.
fitter player.
But they're talking about they might leave him out. I think he'll be the easy option to leave
That is
out.
nuts.
I'm telling you, they were talking, I was watching it this morning and they're thinking, right, they might leave out a midfield player, change the system a wee bit, and they were talking about leaving that boy out, and I'm thinking, well, as much as Declan Rice is a big hero, Declan Rice
You said that as well, Slaney,
He hasn't kicked his own backside. To be fair to
None of
him,
them.
none of them have. So I think sometimes the manager picks the easy one because he's a young kid.
Oh, of course.
He's just in the squad.
Right.
He's not going to have a problem with him, right? So he'll pick the easy one. So you pull him out.
Because he doesn't do a team talk, he just goes round checking on the
Sounds
fire
great.
exits are working.
Sounds-
So petrified that the fire exits are broke.
Do you think England can win it?
No, England will not win it.
Do you think there's no chance?
No chance. No way.
I just think the draw and everything.
I battered them.
You can see
I couldn't
them,
believe the
but-
first half, mate. I couldn't believe what I was sitting watching. How bad they were. No,
But
they can't.
I
think
think
they could
we're
get to
getting
the
the fear.
final.
We're getting the fear.
Yeah, they'll not win it, mate.
I think they could get to the
They
final.
come out against Spain and Germany, they're getting battered, I think.
Aye, in the
It'll be in
final.
the final. One,
But
I won
on
a
the other
game,
side of the
it can
draw,
happen.
they've got what, Switzerland and Netherlands or Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
What about
Turkey
the,
look alright, don't
Turkey.
by the way, what
Fans
about,
are brilliant.
what about the boys' save last night?
Oh my God.
It's one of the best.
That is incredible.
That's what I says. I put it on. I don't think it was our chat. It must have been the family chat. I put it on. That's one of the best saves in it.
Oh,
With the
what a some
conditions,
game, that.
slippery, and the timing right at the end. By the way,
How's he on the family chat?
Yilmaz. What about, are you not on the family chat? We'll get that sorted. And we've obviously signed the Rang Yilmaz, didn't we? That Yilmaz was
He's brilliant.
tasty, wasn't he?
He
Last
is very
night.
good.
One
Aye,
boy.
aye.
That was some game.
And
that.
That was a great game,
Won
wasn't
it. And it was what a save, man.
The smaller nations have been unreal, by the way.
Good,
Haven't
aren't
they? Smaller nations have just went out there and just went for it.
The two teams
Brilliant to
last
watch.
night I thought were good. They just went for the juggler and
I thought Austria were a better team for now.
Aye. Well, but Turkey, to be fair to them, they got the goal at the right minute, didn't they?
Who'd be a centre forward these days? What about the amount of centre forwards that have actually not scored a goal in the tournament?
Who is top scorer? Is it with 3?
3 or something.
I don't know if it's just the boy for Georgia, is it?
It was him at the, at the
I
end
don't know
of
if
the group
somebody's took
stages.
care now.
Lukaku never scored a goal, Doku in the assist. Has Morata scored?
I don't know.
Spain?
Yeah, he's not scored. He maybe one, but no name.
By the way, let me tell you, that will bother the life out of them.
Oh, the centre
Should,
forwards.
and it should.
Because see, every time that you start a new season off, if you're playing centre forward, you know,
Kills
like,
you.
or get fucking first goal in, you don't care how it goes in.
But
If
you,
it goes 3 or 4 and you've not scored, you're shite.
Oh,
yourself,
mate,
aren't
you're going
but you've
like
got to come on. You've got to talk about Ronaldo. You can see how it's doing his nothing.
you? He'd rather they get put and you
Aye,
just scored that.
scored,
He
scored.
just
Aye,
desperate to score that bastard.
He's gone.
Let's go
Ronaldo.
on
It's
then,
because
Paul.
of that. It's because of that. I'm sure. Listen, I could be way off here when he started greeting out that penalty. I genuinely think that's because he's not scored a goal yet.
100%.
Do you wait? He's with me with that one.
Mate, I said it to you, I hate him.
See, you
Genuinely
can't
hate him. See if
actually-
he was on my
you
team, I
can't
wanted him,
say
mate. You're a prick.
Aye, and see when you're saying that, right? People then go like, he's a winner. Nobody's saying he's no a winner. Do you know what I mean? But
So-
and he's one of the best players ever. Nobody's saying that he's no. But
of course.
some of his behaviour on the pitch
Embarrassing,
is
mate.
incredible.
What size would the Q be if you said, right, line up and we'll kick him right in the ballot?
That full mera playing in it.
What
Who
size
do you think would be the front of the queue?
What are you size of the Q?
Martinez would be protecting the boys,
Oh,
wouldn't he?
he'd have his face in at the balls, wouldn't he? Kick my face and stick.
But see when you twist it round, it's hard.
What, his balls? You twist his balls in?
Twist them right up. Yeah, you'll be fucking green now, all right.
I think that's why he's greeting
Aye,
Martinez
you're
is
hot
twisting his
now,
balls.
aye. But you've got to be fair to him, but he's hard because he's exceptional.
You can see the
Is he,
manager.
you still think he's exceptional now?
Well, put it this way: if you're a manager, would you leave him out the next?
100%.
Would you?
Leave him out, mate.
What do you think would happen if he was left?
Nah.
Whether Martinez?
Martinez would want
Oh,
him
he's
no
on the
well.
weather.
Aye.
He'd behave no well.
Aye.
See what his
Square
decision-
go him.
You could
Square
see him
go
at
him the
half time,
tunnel.
Martin, giving him his drinks and all that, couldn't you? Giving him a wee rub
Massage
down and
him,
all
massage
that. Aye,
Nah,
his
no
neck
backbone
and
that
all
wee
that.
guy, isn't he? He's no backbone. He's
Would you? So
terrified
would
there.
you? Would you continue to play him
Aye.
90 minutes every game?
No, 90
120 the other
minutes.
night.
120, mate.
No, that.
That's where he's unreal, where he scores the penalty after missing the one. That's what I love about him. He goes up and then scores the
Everybody's
penalty.
raving about that, saying, "Oh, you know, so brave and all that."
penalty at 12 yards.
Aye, that's what you're there for. And I know, like so brave. Was
Maybe
that
just want an hour
was
greet.
cheering?
Mate,
And fans like that.
I know, and it was.
Mate, I've never
Can you
seen
get back to that halfway line?
I've never seen somebody great missing a penalty during a game. It's after the game finishes if you've been put out or you've cost them.
If they had got a free kick at the halfway line, mate, he was taking it and shooting.
Aye. Oh, he's taking by kicks. But I throw ins for doing the corner flag. But I think you're a very brave man, a manager. If you don't get me wrong, we don't like his antics, right? But he's been allowed to get away with that for years because he's stature.
Because he was
right?
amazing to it.
Right, okay. But I think he's a very brave manager at this time of the tournament to leave him out. Because he can do something exceptional no other player can do for you. Right? You're talking about Bellner right there. He didn't have the greatest game in the world, but he produces a bit of magic
Aye.
that keeps him in the tournament, right?
I don't know, Daz, he has a couple of chances that I think he should score as well.
Oh, mate, listen, I'm
Flown
no
Eddie's tail,
arguing
didn't
the,
he? Just keep
I'm
scoring.
not arguing the point. I would play him and then just wait to get in the room and baseball bat him that night. Right? I'd certainly
Try and
do it
poison him or
to
something
you.
if you're Martinez, wouldn't you? You'd need
You say the chef, wouldn't you?
Aye.
Put something in
Would
his
you play
meal.
him?
See, I don't think he's
No, I wouldn't play
exceptional
him.
now.
I'm
I
the same,
think
but
he's
I hate him.
he's a good player in that position at 39.
But
He doesn't run away from people.
But he can give you something nobody
Aye,
else
but
can
we've
give
no
you.
but I think we're thinking in the past about him. I think if you talk about the here and the now, what he's done, he's not been that great.
He has a fucking meltdown every time he misses a chance.
I know.
He's been marriage greeting, isn't it? He's been marriage greeting, I know. He's like,
marriage
he's marriage
greeting.
all the game.
He's 4-year-old, isn't he?
It's like a 4-year-old.
It's like a wee toddler.
See, if you played with somebody like, what's wrong with you, man?
So
Have you
You're
played
one of the
with-
best players of all time.
Have you played with somebody like that? Can you, in your career, I don't know.
I think.
I'm trying to think somebody that's...
A prick. I played
Oh,
with
I've played with a few of them.
Like,
Probably every player
gets
says a
that
bit.
emotional. I
He does
can't-
not care about anybody else in that team, does he?
And that's what it comes at. Aye, so about, look at me,
Boy
look at
Pelini,
me,
I
look at
said
me.
to him.
Innit? Look at me, look at me, look at me.
Imagine Ronaldo watching this.
Martinez lying in bed like that, watching
Look at it.
Fannies. Fuck up our fannies.
Are you playing him, yes or no? You've been very quiet on it.
No.
No.
No way. They've got the...
I feel like you want to come for him, but you're also sticking up for him.
No, not at all. I can't. I'm honestly, and he's done all these antiques over the years, but I'm honestly baffled at what I'm watching him. But the fact that you're greeting missing a penalty during a game. Somebody said the other day about they compared it to Gaza greeting, but that in the semi-final. But Gaza get booked and was missing the final, so that's why he was greeting because he's missing the final. He's just greeting because he missed a pen.
I'm not going to greet. We wanted a greet for.
I don't mind him greeting after the game, but no during the game. And he was lashing down, wasn't he?
Oh, lashing, mate.
Maybe.
It was a proper roar, wasn't it? By the way, see on Portugal, how good's the left back for PSG?
Mendes.
Holy fuck. He just runs by people.
I love the wee right winger. He doesn't start Conceição for Porto.
How good is he, mate?
Oh, mate.
He came on.
But you could try get him in.
I know, mate.
Silva in the middle, maybe change it up a wee bit, get Ronaldo out.
See the wee boy who took off at first to bang John. He was fucking in a great game, the wee centre midfield player.
A wee Vitinha, is it?
Great player.
Brilliant, that wee guy.
He'll do anything but take Ronaldo off. He's changed the
I
full
know.
shape to get
He
John.
doesn't take him off.
Aye.
So see the third game, they'd already qualified. All the starting 11 didn't play that next game, the third game in the group, and he still played and gets taken off after centre and runs off and volleys the bottle.
He did. That's when we said we
He's
hated him,
uncontrollable, the guy. Do
So we
I
get,
can't get out of my head, I'm greeting.
you remember him winning?
Well,
Do you remember the
somebody
Euros
should
Portugal
just-
won?
And he acted like the manager.
And he came off injured and he started tracking the manager.
But see if you had somebody that was like an icon like that and you were a player, say you're a Bruno Fernandes, would you have
I
it in
can't
you to go
stand
at
him worse. I fucking hate him.
Yeah,
With a passion.
Right, they're all just pricks.
I can't stand. By the way, you would have some baseball bat in that dressing room. Right, you number 8, up you come. You're next fucking bang. Right, number 7. You're
fucking brilliant. But I actually think Ronaldo's made
Fernandes a
See,
dick.
likeable.
I likeable in this tournament. He doesn't like him. Do you remember the last World
That's what I
Cup?
was gonna say.
Done the interview with Piers Morgan. Even that, a week before the World Cup, he's done the world exclusive about his, I think, time at Man U. When they get in the dressing room, members, Fernandes snubbed him.
Seen the penalty shootout and all. He walks away himself and gives it all that instead of being with his teammates. Aye, I know.
The cameras go him straight away.
No, I would-
And he knows
Hate
that,
it,
and he's walking away himself.
No, I'd date him. I'd fuck him right up. I'd put him in a twin room with Fernandes or
Could you
something.
do that? Could you room
You're
with somebody?
sharing.
No, I can't remember.
Can.
Can't do it.
No, it's
No,
hard.
he's not.
Hard work, mate.
He's not.
Hard
I don't think it's mentally right for any player.
Do you think the players hate him?
He's got his own hotel.
Aye,
He's got
he did.
his own hotel.
Do you think so?
Nah, it's not just about the room.
He's got his own
He's
hotel.
hotel.
Right.
He takes his
He's got his own hotel. No,
That's brilliant, isn't
Does he
it?
take his own stuff?
He takes his own stuff, aye.
He's got everything.
Aye, he's got everything. He's
Goes
got
in his own bus
stuff.
to the game.
By the way-
The boys, 2 buses.
Do you think Martinez
Ronaldo in
wears
the
like
one
sexy
bus.
underwear for him after a game?
By the way, apparently he had a shit and
Think you're taking
Martinez
this
fell in the pan.
He goes to Martinez's room to do a shite, doesn't he? I'm not shiting in my own room.
He's swimming back up. Ronaldo.
Imagine that Martinez lets him do a shite in his room. I'm not letting my room smell, so I'm going to come to you. I'm going to come to your room and do it.
Before MD starts writing comments going, how can they force slag Ronaldo?
Oh, fuck you.
Nobody's saying he's not a legend, he's not a winner.
Nah,
We're talking about
but
his
it's a
antics.
here and now. Aye,
It's a here and now. We're not talking-
I would play him. There we go.
No, I'm not playing him.
I don't think.
Ferry is entertaining, isn't
And
he?
calling people like Gary Neville doing pet peeves.
I seen that, mate.
They're on to Nev.
I seen that. See Keane getting that Jill Scott.
You know what?
Makeup or something like that. Oof.
Oh, he gave it back.
What about Keane saying about Gary Neville as well? You've made millions, but you've not got time for people, so it's pointless. Good
I
luck,
never
man.
heard that. Is that what he says to him?
I don't know about Mick Keane.
Gary Neville's a
Brilliant.
fucking know-all, isn't he? Isn't he? He's
Yeah.
another one that's getting it.
Baseball
You're
bat.
not in Gary Neville.
Oh, it does my tits in. It does my head in. By the way, he stitched me up in a Manchester club once. We joke McStay go up and met him and says to
No
him,
way.
I going up and say, oh, you're Gordon Dalziel, played with City and all that. I remember you. Wee fucker come up, right?
Wait, who told you to go up to the club and say that? Gary Neville?
Aye, Gary Neville come up, aye.
How did you meet? Where did you meet him at a game?
In a Manchester club, me and Joke and all that were doing, and McStay seen him and sneaked round when I wasn't looking. I had a couple of pints in me. He's like, Gary, going up and say, hey, Gordon Dalziel and all that.
Oh, brilliant.
Mate, honestly, I was right off the top deal. I was a crack man, I'll get slaughtered the fuck night.
So Gary Neville came up to you and went, "You Gordon Dalziel playing the Man
Up
City?"
on the chat, and I'm like, aye, do you recognise me in that? He's like, oh, no.
I actually don't mind Nev.
Do you?
Aye.
I don't mind Nev
Aye,
at all.
nah,
I think Keane is so...
He's just
he moans
busy.
at everything.
Just busy.
I know we've been moaning the last half an hour,
He
but...
talks like the best man. I don't mind people that have got an opinion. We've all got opinion for it. But he talks like he's fucking top of the tree. He went out to Spain. I was in the fucking bath longer than he lasted in Spain, right? They hunted him.
To be fair, that's a bit like me as well.
You know what I mean? He fucking hunted him. He never even got a suntan. He wasn't here that fucking long.
He changed his style 4 times.
Oh, mate, he doesn't know what to be wearing, mate. He doesn't know, and he's hair. Sometimes he flicks it up, and sometimes he puts it down. He's all over the place with Neville.
Oh, brilliant.
Right, Slovenia. Are you surprised they missed their 3 penalties? How good's
Oh,
their
what about
goalie as well,
saves?
mate?
What about the saves?
Saves are
Who
brilliant.
does he... Sorry, who does
I love that he takes a step back after the line, so he's definitely not going to be off. He's like
Aye.
punching forward.
What about the goalie last night? That he kicks the gutties, pair of gutties are on the park. Before the
Oh, mate, tell me something. Right. The boy must wake up the next morning with his mates and go, where's my fucking Nike?
Good gutties or
What
not?
happened?
The fuck, they
was gutties
were on
thrown
the
into the
park,
park.
and the goal had to kick one out to the side.
Really?
And they scored.
Aye, they did score, but he kicked it and then he got himself set. The guy still
I was
fired it
there
past
when
him,
I saw
but
it.
it was
Holland
surreal,
was at the
that.
first goal.
Aye,
was it the first goal?
aye. I thought
Then
last
you're
goal.
talking about that save as
Right,
well
didn't.
the other night. That was brilliant. And then the goalie.
Oh, but
with the
Ronaldo's penalty.
saves, aye.
That was incredible. He's some goalie him, but
He's brilliant,
He's
isn't he?
amazing, aye.
I think there'd be extra pressure on your penalty kicks there. I know you guys are
Do you
quite...
take pens?
Yeah, I was fucking brilliant in them.
What do you, mate?
No, I was a fuck. I shit myself. I always
Aye.
went the same way.
Couldn't do it.
Theo Snelder's Aberdeen, best penalty kick save I've ever seen in my life.
Was it?
Oh, I wasn't that great. I wasn't a good kicker of the ball. I couldn't stand on the halfway line and kick
Nah,
the ball
me same,
straight into
Aye.
it. Could you do that?
no. Couldn't strike a ball, no.
No, I was fucking
5-yard
terrible.
passes,
See my left foot, man, I just used to swing at it. And
You
hope
could zing it, couldn't you? You could zing a
I
ball.
liked a ping, aye.
Could you hit the crossbar for the halfway line?
Aye, you could.
Aye,
If he's in
well,
box.
back in the day, aye. I bet. Well, no, I'm not saying I'm at the crossbar, but I could.
You could get there without it bouncing.
Aye, I'm just thinking about penalties because then I go back and I'm thinking about even when Lewis was at Aberdeen and that, and he's quite a lot of his goals were for pens.
penalties, didn't he?
But people go, penalty, should score. But it just shows you, it's no.
I think you've got to be a big, good ball striker. I
Aye,
wasn't a
and
good
he
ball
always
striker.
went different ways. Lewis, what he said to me, he waited and he didn't decide
see what
before
the
the
goalie
game.
was doing?
Aye, and even used to do it with free kicks. You used to see him, he would hold the ball and wait to see when the way the ball was going to get lined up, and then he decided where he was going. A lot of people think before the game, I'm going to put it there. He always decided in the moment, which is
We're discussing that all night, weren't we? Lewis's over kick v Burnley
Remember
compared to Bellingham.
I would put it on.
I would say Lewis because Lewis is running away for
With the goal.
aye.
I remember that goal, fucking belter, wasn't
Oh, incredible.
it? What about France? Disappointed with them so far?
Oh, honking.
a wee bit better the other night. They'll get better.
I think they've actually played all right. It's just round about the box that they've I didn't get enough
Aye.
bodies in the box because Mbappe always wants to come outside the box, didn't he, for some
He's
reason?
an R1 that just goes and plays where he
I
wants.
know, it's so frustrating, isn't it?
Aye, I know, but I don't
But
know.
what as he does, what do you think? Is he an out?
I
know.
honestly don't know.
I know it's kind of
I
you
think
don't
he's
know.
like
He's
Funny,
not a mask player
He's not a
anyway.
centre forward, is he?
He need to
He
get
doesn't
that.
like up front like that.
Mate, he
Well,
needs to
I
get
think
that mask to
Aye.
fuck. He's
Come
broke
for a
his
white-
nose, hasn't he?
Aye.
You know what I mean?
Aye.
He's broke his nose. Who gives a fuck?
Because he's not an out-and-out centre forward.
Nah, no way.
And again, but I think because you've just said that there, you're not sure. I'm not sure about he is either. But he's not a number
Well, he's a
10.
great talent, but
Aye, I've got that pace and the power, but I think he's better coming through wider areas, isn't he? Drifting
I
in.
like the left back, the Hernandez.
Aye.
Really like him.
He's a good player. I love Griezmann. Don't know
Griezmann,
how's he
right.
played in this tour. I've not seen a lot of France, but
Like, he missed.
He
a
got
couple of
dropped,
games,
he got- he left out a
I
game.
thought he was good the
Played.
last game. Played 10.
I love
That was
Griezmann's a football player.
mate, Kante's still incredible, isn't he?
Is he?
Ian Kante's
Oh, by the way,
unbelievable.
aye.
mate.
Machine.
Where is he playing now? I've lost track of him.
Saudi Arabia.
Is he? Oh, he's...
He must be the fittest football player of all time now.
I heard, who was it was speaking about him? Said
he's a joke.
Says he's an absolute machine. Quick.
Frank Lampard, didn't it?
It was Lampard, that's what it was. I was listening to
Hits
that.
people, mate. I fucking love it, man.
Oh, he's something.
And when somebody's out of position or something happens, somebody makes a mistake, wee fella's always there, isn't he? You know, to get in there and break it up.
I liked the fact when he was at Chelsea, when they all drove in with a big... He'd a wee mini or something like that. He was
But now he's went to Saudi for fucking...
to be fair, he was that way, he's still got his golf clubs.
He thought that was a Range Rover, didn't he? He thought when he was a
He's
Range
still got his golf clubs and a fucking pram and all that.
Rover. Golf clubs in a pram. Could France win it?
Aye.
They could still win it, I think.
France?
Aye, that's
think
my
still
tip.
good,
So I'm
I think
going to stick with
the
them.
winner of Germany and Spain will win it. And I fancy Germany because I think they're a home nation. I just think they've got good players and well disciplined. I know Spain's got terrific players as well. I think that'll be a great game. I'd like to see that the final.
Game of the tour, that's going to be.
You know, I've been disappointed. I want to get your take on it, 'cause you know about this European football. Tuchemani. Expecting more for him.
He's a bit of a dog though.
Is he? Doesn't really affect the game.
Nah.
I prefer Camavinga.
Camavinga.
Doesn't really get a game.
No, Camavinga doesn't really play with Ronaldo.
Does he not know?
He starts in there as that sort of sitter and breaks playing it up. He's knows somebody I don't think would ever excite you.
No, he doesn't dictate the game,
Nah.
does he? It's as a sitter. Quarterfinals and what's your game of Spain?
It's going to be incredible.
Got to be.
Classic, innit?
That manager,
Well, we hope it is because sometimes he's become...
Oh, I think this will be good.
Yeah.
that manager for Spain won the Euros under 19. Spain won the Euros under 21s, and half of the don't know why I'm getting into all these stats.
No,
but
this is brilliant. I love this.
half of the players that are in this current squad played in the 19s and the 21s with him and won the tour. And we were saying last week, me and you were talking about, you actually brought up with what happens with it. So say 16s, under 16s, 17s, 19s, 21s. Spain will have the exact, this is how we play. So the players gradually, it's easy to then move up. Like Yamal, who's 16, goes into the first team, it's the same way he's played through the system. Same as, there's half of that squad, so he's like a Rodri, they just fit in. Whereas I was asking the question, whereas, and I don't know, and I'd like to know about England as well, so I'm not having a dig at these, like Scotland or England, but do you think at Scotland, say the 16, 17s, they're playing the same way through?
No.
I can't see
I've
it.
came through, you know. Every year you got a different coach, you play a different way.
You know what I mean? And I think that to me needs to change. I know Spain obviously in the last...
But also what Spain have got is the advantage of everyone in their club teams will play that way as well. That's how all the club teams in Spain play as well. That's another big massive advantage because they're playing that way.
They're like every day, even training these young kids as well all the way through. So
the full country that have got the same mentality in Spain.
You've said you think Germany's going to beat Spain. How do you think that?
Because I know
Germany have been good, I know.
I just think that Germans grow into a tournament all the time. It's their home turf. They've got their midfield player, Kroos, is one of the best passers going about. I know that.
How can he retire?
Rodri's
How can he retire, man?
And I like their subs. I like their manager. I like their discipline. Look, it'll be a tough game, but I just think I fancied Germany, and I know this is stupid to say, but I fancied them for the first time I seen them against Scotland, right? And they battered us the way they went about their business. But I just think with the squad they've got, you look at the subs and all that they bring on as well, they've got guys that will great experience, that can turn games for you, that they're at home.
I think that's a great. I think for what you're saying, I think Germany have got a better squad than Spain. I think their subs are better.
I think Spain's starting 11 pretty strong. Bringing players on, I don't think they're brilliant.
Because Germany bring the big striker on, it's a real handful.
Oh, how
that
good.
comes off for Spain, who are you bringing on up top?
Momentum, innit? They've got that momentum with Daz is saying with the punters as well. That emotion.
I think the winner of that should probably go on. I hope they go and win it, but
by the way,
I've got a sneaky for this England lot coming.
Musiala, he is ridiculous.
He's been
He's magnificent. He really is.
Where are you standing on this Denmark goal then? So you're saying it killed you with, but how is that a goal?
What way? What's the offside?
What does that matter?
Doesn't
No,
make
but I understand. But
Get VAR to fuck.
VAR for the offside over there has been brilliant.
I hate VAR.
I don't like either.
It's offside. It's offside.
Yeah,
But what?
I know, but it's not offside.
It's not offside. It's not offside. You're not offside with your fucking fingernail.
How do they know when that
Bullshit.
ball was exactly played for that small?
No, right. So I get that, but if it is that still that margin when the ball is played, then it's offside. So what do we say when it's just a wee bit more? It is offside. Is that all right? Is that all right?
To the forward player, but to be offside with that, that's bullshit.
Offside's the top technology or there, and I think it's been good.
And it's quick,
I'm with Derek. I don't like VAR. I hate it.
I hate it.
So I hate it as well, but the offside's good.
But the offside's been brilliant, and it doesn't matter if it's that or that.
I agree.
Or that. Disney Saturday night for a bird, but
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
He was buzzing there when you says it doesn't matter if it's that. He was like, really? Does it not?
I will on Saturday afternoon.
Nah, I'm not having that with
That's
that.
not well.
I am. I'm
Ange
sorry.
hates it, didn't he?
What?
Ange hates it.
Yeah,
See him talking about
he
that all
spoke
night.
really well, didn't he?
Aye.
He called it out
That woman
perfectly
came
for
on
me.
bench and she explained all the rules and
Aye,
Ange's nice and he was
like-
like, I bet he was like, I'm just
Nah.
sick to death of
So
VAR
am I.
ruining football.
No, it's shite. I agree. It's
and it
shite.
kills the game,
But I
mate.
do like the offside.
No, the offside's good.
Again, it's your personal opinion on it.
Aye, it is. But
And they've
You're
spent-
quiet
of
on
the
it.
goals.
Not really gaining an opinion, just saying
Wouldn't
what Ange said and what everyone else said.
and then 2 minutes
Bobby
later,
Madden.
then
He'd
2
probably
minutes
mad
later,
at
the
him.
boy we talk about the penalty that they give. You know, the referee's not getting that. And then it goes to VAR and the hands out. It's no, you're running action.
That
I see
penalty.
that kills me. That does my
How
tits
is
and I
that a
agree with you.
pen?
How's that a penalty?
He's,
mate?
he's right beside him.
I know, mate. What is he meant to do?
Aye, it's
And it's-
ridiculous.
I agree with that.
It just killed him, didn't it?
I'll get rid of VAR altogether. I hate it now.
Right, we're in the
Still
quarterfinals.
right.
He's a winner. I'm going Spain.
In that game,
No, the full tournament.
or the
still.
full tournament, I'm
Ferry's
still
back.
sticking with. They've not played well, but I'm going to still stick with France. Believe it or not.
Aye, mate.
But I get when you're talking about. I can't wait to Friday night. That's going to be a topper. So it is. But if it wasn't going for France, I'm going to go with Spain. I know. I just love the way they play.
Brilliant, that.
Aye, it is brilliant. The wingers they've got.
Oh,
So the two boys in
Oh
the wide
my
areas are
God.
phenomenal.
who's Williams going to go to? Somebody
Ah,
absolute belter.
phenomenal.
Did you
Aren't
see
they?
Spy it?
Great.
Costs 50 million?
55.
55.
He's sure on that?
55,
He's
definitely.
strong on
And
that?
what's the other wee fella? What is he, 16-year-old or something?
Do you see how much PSG are?
16-year-old.
50 million PSG are wanting him for?
Ridiculous.
16-year-old turning 50 million.
I'm devastated. Your man's went to PSG, the Georgian boy.
I shouldn't be there.
Devastated.
Nah,
Has he
no.
signed?
I think he's signed. I think they're saying that.
He's brilliant, isn't he?
So they two going for Spain. What are you going for, mate?
I'm going to go.
Turkey.
I'm going to go.
He's going to
Oh, he
Turkey.
win it?
He's going to Turkey.
Well,
Get his
try
teeth
to get my
done.
teeth done, aye.
Are you?
But they might keep me and try to get it a lot.
I might come with you, mate.
He's booked
Ah.
him for 6 months.
I would need
6
I
months.
need 20
Get back to a
grand.
chair.
It's going to take 6 months to do their teeth.
Yeah.
Everyone else is back in over in a
How
week.
come Turkey don't do nose jobs?
I could do it. I
What
would
they
take
do?
it. They do, mate.
Yeah.
Aye, they do, aye.
Would you not shite yourself on asleep in a hotel in Turkey, getting your
Nose done?
Oh, fuck. That
Nah, not at all.
No,
not give you the fear now, eh?
no way.
Go to any
enjoy it all.
game, mate.
Go
Imagine
enjoy it.
coming back with
Do
fucking...
you want a laugh? A
Uh-huh.
right laugh?
Did the boys cut your hair?
Mate, do you know what that is?
Wow.
Dunoon.
I know, I've seen Del put it
A
up.
barbers in Dunoon. Mate, I've,
Wow.
mate, I've just said
Is
to
he
the...
drunk?
Mate,
What
I've
you
ne-
doing doing?
Dale
Who was it,
done
Edward?
Fuck it.
Ed
Never
Penis
mind
hands.
that. Have a look at his teeth. I'd be more interested in what's happening.
I've-
He's
What
not
did you
there.
ask for?
Mate, all I've went and said is a fade, skin fade, that was it. It can't be hard, it couldn't be hard. I've never seen
That's
a
a
guy
YTS, it's
all
done, yeah.
guns blazing with a razor, right from the start, and
He's done you.
mate, he started there, but started there. So he's no way, usually start there, shave there and there. He shaved there, left my sideys all the way around. And he was fucking like that.
Is he digging in?
fucking right in.
in
And
the
I
back
said to the
there.
guy, I went, mate, I can't believe what he's I've never seen anything like this. And it was weird because I was in for about generally 20 minutes and he had every razor in the shop gone for the heat. A boy comes in and I'm not kidding, I wasn't timing it, but just after tapping me, I think the boy was in for 90 seconds beside me. So a boy's coming for a haircut, he went, took the curtain, the blanket off and he went walked back out. And I was, mate, it was fucking nuts, this place. Have you
I've
ever
seen you
a
with a couple of bad ones, but
Aye,
it's
that's
a fucking hack job, mate.
I've never seen a
I
like
know
that.
why he says, we'll just go to some
Did you?
I'll stay in the toilet.
Oh, mate, that's a bad one. Much was it?
10 quid. It was 15, but
10 quid?
I bet he
I
gave him
gave
a tip, didn't
no, it was 15 quid and I gave him 10 cash and I went, I've no other money. I said, can I pay my kid? I went, no. I went, cash machine's down there and then I just right on a bus. Back to the caravan.
So when he said, do you like it? Did you say yeah?
No, I said, mate, what, I don't know what, I said, I don't know what you're doing there. And he went, you asked for a high fade. But mate, he's fucking shaving into the top of the heat.
You're looking get, mate.
I think, listen, this isn't all barbers. Like, there's some brilliant barbers out there. But I think it's got to be one of the worst industries for.
You said that.
But I'm now saying there's also really good ones out there as well, just to cover in case anybody says it. But the amount of ones that don't know what they're doing.
I'll grow on, son. Grow on.
How long? Like 2 weeks. That's a 2 week job, innit?
Is it? Fuck, that's me on 2 weeks.
Who would you rather have, Kev's hair or
You
that?
put some soil and fucking feeding on that.
Would you rather Kev's hair or that? Tell.
I'd rather go with that.
I'd just shave it off now.
Is it at that stage?
I would just go with this. I just get it right off.
That's what I'm thinking.
But what
This-
you've got with that is perfect. You've got the perfect amount of stubble on the side of your head.
No, I hate it when it even comes in. I like it pure baldy.
Yeah.
Aye, smooth. Aye.
I like the wee stubble.
But I'm in and out. Do my set mine with one of the kind of skull things. Just that's it. 2 minutes cruising. Save myself a few bob and all. What is it? You're talking about the boys get theirs. It's like 30 quid a pop.
Here now.
You need to get a set barber. That's your problem. You jump from one barber to the other. That's what
And
you
I always like, anywhere I go, I always like just jump into the barber to see how they do it.
But see the places that he chooses to
Why?
go into, it would genuinely baffle you. Like you would look at someone that's a total fucking dead, and
Shithole.
he'll choose to go in there and get his hair cut.
I've genuinely never seen how a guy, the way he came for my head at first. He just attacked it like nobody's ever done. But anyway, we're
This
left
is a
with-
bad day, honey.
Oh,
And he's just taking it in you.
hat down in what place?
Gucci hat, American car, they doing alright, me man.
Aye, struggling, eh?
Oh,
Have you been down before?
I've been at
Aye.
a long time ago.
Aye.
Some
Year
scenery,
ago.
but my God, the people, man.
It's strange, is it?
Oh, like a different world altogether.
Yeah, I can
It's,
imagine.
the scenery was beautiful and fast lanes just there, so you see a lot of submarines going by.
Was your dad stat? You see your dad's statue?
Your dad is somebody.
But no, it was, anyway, sorry.
Were you
Back to-
snorkeling when you seen them?
I bet it was
Different type of snort, wasn't it?
I thought I saw your brother-in-law this morning coming in.
on the submarine.
No.
How can you see somebody on a submarine? It's underwater.
That's what I said when you snorkeling when you seen the film.
Alright.
Right, 1, 2, 3 game, and we're done.
Yay.
Slaney, it's your turn again. Ladbrokes 1, 2, 3. Portugal v France.
That's on Friday night as well, Si. Portugal, France. That's after the Spain, Germany.
So you going for?
I think you've got to take your game off, mate.
Think so?
I call it off.
Take that, yeah.
Portugal, France. I'm going to go with one each. I think France will go through, but I'm going to go. Actually,
Who's scoring the goal for Portugal?
Ronaldo.
it's going to be Ronaldo after we've spoken.
I
Think agree if he scores?
Okay, of course.
Aye,
he
he'll
will.
be screaming.
Of course he will.
I'm going to go one each there.
Alright, England v Switzerland
2-1 England.
and Holland v Turkey.
No, I'm going to go one each for England and Switzerland, and I'm going to go 2-1 Holland.
Boys,
Right,
outstanding.
cheers.
Thanks,
Good
lads.
man.